Heart 1995, aka Stephen Medhurst. I want to tell you guys that top 32 of YCS Sidney got this beautiful playmat. I did it with a crazy deck that I've been playing on my YouTube channel. Actually, if you guys haven't checked it out, I've been playing Vanquish for a while, and I decided to take it for the event because I wasn't comfortable playing Snake Eyes or Viking Snake Eyes mirrors, and I just thought it was just something I was comfortable with, and I did so much better than I thought I would. I was X2 of Swiss, and I made top 32, and I unfortunately lost to Christian Urena, but it is what it is. And yeah, I had a blast with it, just got unlucky. Overall, I was pretty happy with my deck. Let's jump in straight into the deck. So
now a shout out to our sponsors, the first one being Grad, the best grading company in Europe based in PIANETA in Milan. The second one is CARDTRADER, the online marketplace platform where you'll find the cards you need at market price in one shipment only. Create your account using the link right here. The third one, Game to Collect, is one of the top Italian sellers on the market, specializing in high-rarity American cards, gold format, and misprints. They also collect your cards up to 85% of their value. Next one is Magician Circle, a local store in Trieste specialized in sealed and custom products. They also host events for all TCGs. Then shout out to GameLover, your favorite place based in Crema, where you can eat, play card games, table games, and also video games. Next we got ALIANDY, your go-to place in San Giovanni Lupatoto, where you can find mangas, comics, board games, singles, and tournaments for all TCGs. Then a shout out to Planet Fun, the best place to go in Rovato for weekly tournaments for all TCGs. Last local store we have is Gamerland, based in ABBIATEGRASso, Lombardy's best shop to buy singles, sealed, and play weekly tournaments. Then we have CHAPA'S Playmats. They produce amazing custom playmat that may have your own image on them. Last but not least, we have Dragon Ink. They produce our official PA jerseys and cloth mats. All their links are in the description down below, so don't forget to check them out.
This is pretty standard. 3000. Reason I played 3000 because he's a monster searcher and he's like the best card in the deck. I played 2 Borga because Borga is like the guy to bounce to target Ryzen to dodge. And I played 2 Caesar because I feel like he needed enough big guys to like help Ryzen not get hit by Impem and Valor. And even Ghost Mortar, because as soon as I special summon off Sacred Sword, they try and Ghost Mortar, I'll just chain to bounce it so I can get the search. 2 Jalong, best card. Literally wins you so many games. Actually insane, this card. The fact that you can search for any Vanquish card, just so good. I actually went with one Madlove. The reason why I went with Madlove, because you don't want to see it opening, you want to see it later in the game or during mid-game. You don't want to see it as your opening card because it doesn't do anything for you. Even though you do search for like Snowdevil or Continue, you need Ryzen or like these guys to actually pop off more. And yeah, you just need the right attributes, and I thought this time I'll play like 6 attributes, 6 dark, and I played like, I believe I played this time 9 Earth, because I just value Caesar more in this meta, because it does beat Pure Snake Eye quite a bit, and it beats a lot of decks in the zone. I played 1 Pentel, because this Pentel is needed for Caesar. I played 3 Sacred Sword, because it's best card in the deck, honestly. It makes the deck so insane. I played 1 Continue and 1 Snowdevil. I was going with 2 Snowdevil before, and I was testing the waters, but I decided to go with the Continue because some games I just needed a monster to come back instead of just special summoning and trying to push for game all the time. I just needed an extra resource. So that's my Vanquish cards, guys. I was very happy with it, honestly. I wouldn't change it. I played 3 Family with 1 Riser. This is standard Riser for being the attribute for fire, and also just special summoning when you have Family just to make like Bagusa or like Abysso or any rank 4. And Family because Family is just insane. So my hand traps were 3 Shifter, 3 Impem, 3 Ash, and 3 Bell. Obviously Shifter speaks for itself, so insane against a lot of decks. Ash beats a lot of like rogue matchups, beats Branded if I can get it, if I can draw it or get it. But Bell was surprisingly really good. It is really strong against like Voices, it's really strong against Snake Eyes when they use up the Framebreak access. It was so underrated, and I'm really glad I stacked to it because I did take it out for Beer Seals before, and I thought, you know what, I needed Bell instead because it just stopped a lot of matchups that I was a bit afraid of, not gonna lie. So that was my hand traps. I played 12 of them. So my non-engine cards were 3 Prosperity, 1 Rhoda, and 1 Drendel. This is just basically Vasen, try and see Vasen as much as possible. I was playing 2 at one point, but I decided to just play 1 because sometimes you just need a 1 just to get the extra search, and sometimes it just came up. I was playing 0 before 2, and I just like, you know what, I just played a 1 to make it 40 because it really worked out in the end. And I guess my Spice Tech was Summon Women in the main. The reason why I played Summon Women in the main, answers to literally, it feels like every single deck it versus this card. Like the only time Summon wasn't good in my tournament matchups, like I said earlier in the video, was against Winnick Stun, but I got lucky and didn't need it. Like I just drew Shifter and just beat him with that. But it won me so many games going, like when I won the Dice Hole, just going first and just having this, it's just insane. It was just so good. Okay, so we'll go to my extra deck. So that's 40 card main, guys. So I'll go to my extra deck. We'll play 3 Rock because this card's insane. Don't really need to speak for itself, but it does add from the graveyard and special summon from hand. You can only use each one effect per turn though, but those 2 effects are really game changing. And the other effect is if you battle phase into this card, if I have a Vanquish, you have to attack the highest attack monster on the field. I've played Cerberus and Phoenix, and didn't make Cerberus, but the theory behind Nightmare Cerberus was to out Bagusa or any big monster I couldn't out. Phoenix was good because if popped any floodgates or like I needed like Little Knight extra, and Little Knight was just very good when I needed it. I wouldn't change this link ratio. I think it was perfect for me. I know some people play the Charmers. I don't like the Charmers. I just like cards that do more. So I played Bagusa and Bissell. I actually didn't make these at all. Just the matchups just didn't come up when I needed it. Same as Dark Arm. Like the theory behind Dark Arm was the first lap, just like pop Backroy or pop Floodgates. If you had the just Fenrir and Visor, or if you search for Visor off Fenrir. Abyssal was the same, it would just be any graveyard effect that I felt like is just graveyard dominant, like Tears. Because if I verse any through, luckily I didn't verse any through or any deck that just like floodgated me. Yeah, so I still would keep these cards because they do come up when they can. But just unfortunately I didn't see them this event. I played the Zodiac Engine. And with this, honestly, these won me games. Like it was so good, and it's actually unbelievable how good these were against like voiceless and like some certain matchups that just make Zeus with like 4 materials. They actually just outs a lot of boards. And then I played Battling Boxer because the theory behind Battling Boxer is when you shift it them or have summon limit, you just want to keep your Wiles in access. And you have like Pantera and Larsen, and you have like a big guy in grave, in hand, sorry. You literally go and search for another Larsen for follow-up play, and if you make luck too on the cutback. Typhon because it's good against any big decks or Branded specifically. Baron because Baron's so good against like in weird game states where you need just Fenrir in the hand trap and you just make Baron and it will just keep you in the game. And it won me a game actually just having this on board, just stopping him from playing. So that was 15 extra deck. Yeah, I was pretty happy with the extra deck. Even though there's some cards that didn't come up, I was pretty happy with it. So this is my side deck. So I played 3 Anti-Spell and 3 Cosmics. These were pretty good, honestly. These won me a lot of games, especially Cosmic. Cosmic was just insane this weekend. Just hit pure Snake Eyes of it, just constantly insane. And Anti-Spell was just because any like spell deck or like Snake Eye Fire King, I just needed something to stop him from playing. Played Frost and Talents and Evening Match. I was so happy with Frost. I thought that was like the MVP side card this weekend. It came up so much where you can go Frost, search for Sacred Soul, or Frost go for like Rhoda, or Fosco for Towns, or Fosco for like even. It was just such an insane card this weekend. It's just a lot of people played into it too because they go draw phase into like Flameberg or like draw phases that do any effects. They're trying to play around Towns, but they just forget about this card. This card was just so good this weekend. I feel like people should be playing this card more. It's just one of the best cards. So I played one DBA and one Tikaboo. DBA was for branded, voiceless, or any like rogue matchup that needed a like extra deck like XYZs or fusions or rituals. Tikaboo because this card's still insane against like older decks, and sometimes you can just play going second and just have to cut back with like shifter or like hand traps like stopping them from playing. And that's just a theory behind having Tikaboo. I know a lot of Vanquish players main decked it. I didn't like the main deck for it. I actually preferred some of them because some of them it just stops your opponent from playing. Tikaboo doesn't really stop your opponent from playing sometimes. It just like plays around everything. So that was my side deck. That was 15. I want to give shout outs to Purple Haze for always supporting me. Shout out to RC Crew. Shout out to the boys, Nikijo, Hurst5 for sponsoring me as usual. Shout out to Joseph, Andy, James, all the boys in the RC chat, Raina for testing, Benny, Seb, Ali, all those guys for helping me out. I was going to play Pure Snake Eyes and then I went like X3 with it at the OTS Championship. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to stick with the deck that I was very comfortable with. And it worked out. I was pretty happy with the result. Unfortunately, couldn't take it to the YCS Championship, but maybe next time if I could beat the curse. I appreciate you guys' support, and yeah, I'm really happy I topped with this. Pretty much my favorite deck at the moment. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.